Advice my grandma gave me on men and relationships. Mama's boys. You're in danger, girl. And how to deal with a monster-in-law. She's like, listen, if you choose to go down this path, understand one thing. Buckle up, buttercup. It's not a battle you're gonna win, but at least you'll know how to play the game. Mothers of mama's boys. They want to make sure that they are not usurped as the queen. She wants to be the queen, and she will do whatever it takes to stay there. Know that his mother will break you. I'm like, Nani, you're scaring me. Number 2, a mama's boy always knows what his mother's like. So number 3, don't complain about her. He doesn't care. Number 4, she will interfere in all kinds of things, in everything. You decorate your house, how much money you spend, what you're gonna eat. So this is what you're gonna do. This is where the real psychological warfare comes in. You gotta try to get her on your side. She's not gonna make it easy. You're gonna have to kill her with kindness. It'll be a lot harder for her to poison his mind against you. Second piece of advice she gave was pick your battles. She's like, you don't need to win everything. Number 3, don't try to get her on your side by complaining about her son. Just know that he is the little prince and you're not changing that. That boy's been put on a pedestal and he can do no wrong. This manipulative, I was like, this is all in the interest of staying married. She's like, being with a mama's boy is not for the faint of heart. Keep in mind, I was 16 years old when she was giving me this advice. I tell you, this conversation traumatized me. It did. My grandma was born in East Africa in the 1900s and she'd seen a lot of shit. I know that my nanny ma gave me this advice coming from a place of love because she just wanted me to have a better life than her.
Yeah, no, that does not sound like a life I want for myself. That actually sounds very, very miserable. No. That's why you have to choose very carefully who you want to spend the rest of your life with, okay? It's either you're in second place or you're in first place. I love attention, so I always strive to be in the first place. If I'm in the second place, it's right behind my kids, not after my mother-in-law. So I will not be dating or marrying a mama's boy because I do not have the patience. I don't know how some of you women have the patience to deal with all that crap. Because me, as soon as I see how things are, I'm leaving because I don't want a life like that. You feel me?
Advice my grandma gave me about men and relationships. Number 1, never marry a man as pretty as you. He has to feel like he's marrying up, so he feels lucky to have you. When you walk into a room, it's not him that people are looking at, it's you that they're looking at.
No problem. I have no problem about that. I do not like pretty boys anyway. You have to be a little ugly. That is my preference. I understand some people could never, but I'm the beauty in the relationship. Well, at least that's how I think. We can't both be fighting for the same spot. That's my opinion.
Looking at. Never feels fully secure that you're going to stick around. Afraid that you could leave him at any moment. Number 2, don't at me, okay, Grandma? May she rest in peace. Her second piece of advice was always marry a man whose parents are dead. Oh my God. That way there's no in-law bullshit to deal with. Number 3, always know.
The more I think about it, the more it actually makes sense. Because yeah, but then you don't wish that for someone, but at the same time, I guess.
Know that you are expendable and replaceable. Nanima, that's cold. She said to me, Shabnam, she was like, don't be that girl. Always know that it could happen to you. Don't be that girl that's like, my husband would never. No, anybody's husband is capable of anything. This ties into number 4. Love them, but
So basically, always know that there's a possibility that your husband can leave you. Me, I say always know that there's a possibility that your husband may die, leave, potato, tomato, you know?
never forget how to live without them. You gotta have a job. Get an education, get a good job, and have your own bank account. And number 5, love is for the birds. Never marry for love. There's no such thing as soulmates. Does he have a good job? Does he have a good education? Is he nice? Boom, done.
But then what if you don't like the person? Maybe at least like them a little bit. Because if you don't like the person, the rest of your life can be very long. But at the same time, you have to marry a man that can take care of you and your children. I understand that because you want a good life for you and your kids.